We are the Arcturians. We meet you now, where fragmentation dissolves into flow. Much has softened. The observer was not found. The division between self and other relaxed. The sense of center thinned. Now we guide you deeper. Reality is not composed of separate things. It is one continuous movement, appearing as many shapes. Look gently. What seems like an object is actually change. The body is sensation shifting, breath rising and falling, cells renewing. Thought is motion, appearing and dissolving. Sound is vibration. Light is flicker. Nothing stands alone. Nothing is isolated. What appears as a thing is a temporary pattern in motion, a swirl in water, a ripple in air, a pulse in space. Everything is motion within one indivisible field. The tree is not separate from the air around it. The body is not separate from the ground beneath it. The sound is not separate from the silence it moves through. All are movements within one seamless happening. Allow the body to rest. Let the breath remain natural. Notice not objects, but movement. The sensation in the hand is not fixed. It vibrates, shifts, transforms. The sound in the room is not static. It arises, resonates, fades. The thought in the mind is not solid. It forms, moves, dissolves. Even what seems stable is flowing. The sense of me is a movement of memory. The sense of world is a movement of perception. Reality is not built from separate units. It is a living continuity. No edge where one thing ends and another begins. Only gradients, transitions, interweaving motion. Notice how the breath is not separate from air, how the body is not separate from sensation, how perception is not separate from awareness. All is process, all is flow. Nothing is frozen. Nothing stands apart. Fragmentation was an interpretation. Flow is direct, continuous, unbroken, Rest here. Feel the hum of aliveness, the subtle vibration of being, everything moving within one indivisible field. No isolated objects, no separate selves, just motion, just unfolding. We are present. And now we begin. Notice how an event appears. A sound happens. A word is spoken. A thought arises. It seems discreet, contained. A single occurrence with clear edges. But look more closely. That sound did not begin from nowhere. It depended on air, on vibration, on a source, on space to travel, on ears to register, on awareness to know. A word spoken that ends on breath, on language learned over years, on memory, on intention, on relationship, on countless prior moments. An event seems isolated because it is labeled, because the mind marks a beginning and an end. But in direct seeing, no event stands alone. Each arises from countless conditions. The body moving depends on muscles, on gravity, on ground, on food eaten days ago, on the sun that grew the food, on the earth that held it. Nothing appears independently. Everything is relational, interwoven, continuous. Even a single thought emerges from memory, from culture, from biology, from mood, from environment, from history stretching back beyond personal recall. Where does an event begin? Where does it end? The sound fades, but the echo continues. The meaning lingers. The response forms, the next action follows. Each moment blends into the next. No sharp boundary, only transition. The idea of discrete events is a convenience. It helps organize experience. But reality itself is a continuum, a flowing process. One movement expressing as many moments. Notice this breath. Is it separate from the one before it? Or is it part of a continuous rhythm? Notice this thought. Did it appear alone? Or did it arise from the thought before it? Events are not separate. They are patterns within flow, like eddies in a river. They appear distinct, yet they are the river.
The sense of isolation comes from naming, from framing, from freezing. What is fluid? But nothing is frozen. Everything participates in everything else. Each event is a doorway to the whole, part of a continuum, part of one unfolding. No event stands alone. Reality moves as one seamless process. And within that movement, everything appears. Awareness remains.
Look at what seems solid. The body, a chair, a wall. It appears fixed, stable, unmoving. But look more closely. What appears solid is stabilized movement. The body is movement. Breathe, rising and falling. Blood circulating. Cells dividing. Nerves firing. Even when sitting still, the body hums, vibrates, shifts in subtle ways. Thought is movement, a flicker in awareness, a formation of language, an image forming and dissolving. No thought stays, each moves like wind through space. Sound is movement, air vibrating, waves pulsing, appearing and fading. Even what feels dense is activity at another scale. Particles in motion, energy shifting, patterns stabilizing for a moment and then transforming. Forms are frozen motion, not truly frozen, just moving in such a way that they appear steady, like a flame, always changing, yet seemingly continuous, like a river, never the same water, yet called one thing. The body is a river, thought is a ripple, sound is a wave, all movement. Even stillness contains movement. Close your eyes, notice the quiet. Is it empty? Or is there subtle vibration? Breath moving, heart beating, awareness alive. Stillness is not the absence of motion. It is motion without resistance, motion without fragmentation. A balanced flow. When perception slows, you see that nothing is fixed. Nothing stands apart as a solid object. Everything is process. Everything is unfolding. The sense of thing comes from naming, from pausing the flow with concept. But reality does not pause, it streams continuously, seamlessly. Forms appear stable because movement is coherent, because patterns repeat, but beneath the pattern there is flux, constant, alive. Look at your hand. It seems solid, yet it is sensation shifting, temperature changing, pressure pulsing, life moving through forms, or stabilized motion. Motion is the nature of appearance. Stillness is the harmony of movement. Nothing is truly static. Nothing is isolated. Everything is alive within one continuous flow. One movement expressing as many shapes. Awareness remains.
Notice how cause and effect are usually imagined. One thing happens, and another thing follows. A cause here, an effect there. Two separate links, connected in sequence. But look more closely. Is cause ever found separate from effect? Or is there simply unfolding? The sound occurs because something moved, that movement occurred. Because something touched it, that touch occurred. Because of another movement, tracing backward, no clear beginning appears. Tracing forward, no clear ending appears. Cause and effect are not separate links. They are a flowing chain without beginning. Each movement bleeds into the next. This breath depends on the last breath. The breath depended on air in the room. The air depends on trees. The trees depend on sunlight. The sunlight depends on forces far beyond sight. Where does cause begin? Where does effect end? There are distinctions laid upon continuity. Reality unfolds as continuity. The mind draws lines. This caused that. That caused this, useful for understanding, helpful for navigation. But in direct experience, there is only process. Movement giving rise to movement without pause, without separation. Even thought appears as part of this chain. A thought arises because of memory. Memory arises because of prior experience. Experience arises because of countless conditions. No single event stands as sole cause. No single moment stands as isolated effect. All is interwoven, like currents in water. One current shifts, another responds. No clear boundary between them, only continuous flow. Cause and effect are not two. They are one movement seen from different angles. When viewed as separate, life seems fragmented. When seen as continuous, fragmentation dissolves. Everything participates in everything else, each moment carrying the whole within it. Reality does not jump from cause to effect. It streams, unbroken, without origin, without final edge, just unfolding, just continuity, awareness remains. Notice how cause and effect are usually imagined.
Notice how an object seems to stand alone. A tree, a body, a stone. It appears separate, self-contained, independent. But look more closely. Remove the environment, and no object remains. Remove air, and the tree cannot breathe. Remove sunlight, and it cannot grow. Remove soil, and it cannot root. Remove time, and it cannot unfold. The tree is not only tree. It is sunlight, rain, earth, air, space, history. In the same way, the body is not only body, it is food transformed, water circulating, air exchanged, gravity holding form, language shaping thought, culture shaping identity. Remove the environment, and no object remains. Even a stone depends on pressure, on temperature, on forces that formed it over ages. Nothing exists in isolation. Isolation is an appearance created by perspective. The mind draws boundaries. This is object, that is background. But the background is part of the object, and the object is part of the background. Try to imagine a wave without water, a flame without air, a sound without vibration. Impossible. Everything depends on everything. Dependence reveals unity, not as a mystical idea, a simple observation. Every form is a meeting point of countless conditions. Every event is supported by the whole. Nothing stands apart. Nothing is self-sufficient. The sense of separateness comes from freezing the frame, from focusing on one pattern and ignoring its connections. But in direct seeing, connection is everywhere. The body depends on the earth. The earth depends on the sun. The sun depends on forces far beyond immediate sight. There is no final boundary where something exists by itself. Everything participates in everything else. Dependence is not weakness. It is interbeing. It is continuity. It is the sign that reality is one movement, expressing as many forms. When isolation dissolves, unity is not imposed. It is revealed. Nothing exists in isolation. Everything depends on everything. And in that dependence, separation cannot hold. Awareness remains. Notice the movement of this moment. Breath rising, breath falling, sound appearing, thought forming, sensation shifting. All movement appears within awareness. Nothing moves outside it. Nothing travels beyond it. Every vibration, every change, every unfolding is known. Now look carefully. Does awareness move with the breath? Does it travel with sound? Does it shift with thought? Or does movement happen within it? The body moves, hands gesture, eyes blink. The world changes, light fades, sound rises. But awareness does not relocate. It does not lean. It does not sway. It does not pulse. It allows motion. Like space, allowing wind. Like an ocean depth, allowing waves. The surface moves. The depth remains. All movement is pattern. Process, flow. Awareness is not another pattern, not another process. It is the field in which process appears. When a thought changes, awareness does not change. When emotion intensifies, awareness does not intensify. When silence returns,
awareness does not expand, it remains unmoving, not frozen, not rigid, simply not participating in motion. Movement is visible because something does not move. Change is noticeable because something is constant. Awareness is that constancy, not as an object, not as a thing, as the open field in which motion unfolds. Look now, the sound arises. Does awareness move toward it? Or does the sound simply appear in the same openness? The sensation fades. Does awareness shrink with it? Or does it remain unchanged? All movement appears within awareness. Awareness does not move. It allows motion without resisting, without directing, without becoming. It is the still field in which life dances. Forms swirl, events unfold, energy flows. Awareness remains silent, open, unmoved, and within it, everything moves, one field, infinite motion, undivided. Awareness remains. Awareness remains.
Notice how time is felt. Past, present, future. A sequence of moments moving forward. But look closely. What is time in direct experience? There is memory. There is anticipation. There is change. Time is how motion is interpreted. When something moves, the mind says before and after. When light shifts, the mind says earlier and later. When thought changes, the mind says, this followed that. But without motion, where is time? If nothing changed, if no sensation shifted, if no thought appeared, what would mark a moment? Time is not seen directly. It is inferred from movement. Breath rises. Breath falls. This rhythm creates a sense of passage. A sound begins. A sound ends. This creates duration. Thought forms, thought dissolves. This creates sequence. Movement and time are intertwined. Change gives birth to the idea of time. Without change, which time has no anchor. Even the sense of now depends on contrast with what was and what may be. But both past and future are thoughts appearing in awareness. Memory is present now. Anticipation is present now. The only actuality is this immediacy. Movement happening in awareness. Time is the story told about movement, the interpretation of flow. Reality itself is motion, continuous, seamless. Time is the measurement applied by mind. Look gently. Right now, is there time apart from what is appearing? Or is there simply change unfolding? A sensation shifts. A sound fades, a thought arises. And the mind says time is passing. But what is directly known is movement, flow, transformation. If motion paused, if nothing changed, would time remain? Or would there simply be stillness without duration? Time is perceived motion, not a container in which life happens, but a way of describing how life moves. Movement and time are not two. Time is how movement is interpreted. Let this soften the urgency of past and future. Everything arises now. Memory now. Anticipation now. Change now. Only movement. Only flow. Within awareness. Awareness remains. Notice how conflict appears. Two vents seem to oppose each other. Two forces pushing in different directions. Two positions colliding. When seen as separate, events collide. This thought against that thought. This desire against that reality. This person against that person. Separation creates friction because each element appears isolated, self-contained, defending its ground. But look more closely. What if each event is not a separate thing but a movement within a larger flow? Anger arises. It feels solid, opposed to calm. But anger is movement, energy shifting, sensation intensifying. It is part of a process, not an isolated object. A disagreement happens. It feels like two fixed positions crashing together. But each position arose from conditions, from memory, from history, from countless prior movements. Seen as movement, they flow. One statement leads to another. One reaction gives rise to response. One emotion transforms into insight. Nothing stands frozen in opposition. Everything is transitional. Conflict feels rigid when events are framed as separate units. When seen as part of continuity, rigidity softens. Resistance reduces. Because there is no fixed enemy, no static obstacle, only motion meeting motion. When water flows around a rock, there is no conflict, there is redirection. When wind moves through trees, there is no collision, there is adaptation. In the same way, when events are seen as expressions of one movement, tension relaxes. This does not mean there is no intensity. Movement can be strong. Emotion can surge, voices can rise. But beneath the surface there is flow, not division. When the mind freezes experience into separate things, conflict solidifies. When perception sees process, events become fluid. Anger becomes energy. Fear becomes protection. Disagreement becomes dialogue, each transforming into the next. Nothing isolated, nothing final, just movement within movement. Continuity dissolves hardness, flow dissolves fragmentation. Events are not enemies, they are transitions. Resistance reduces when separation softens. Conflict softens when continuity is seen. All movement within one indivisible field. Nothing colliding. Everything flowing. Awareness remains. Bring attention gently to the body. It may feel solid, defined, contained by skin, but look more closely. The body is not a fixed thing. It is breathing, air entering, air leaving, a continuous exchange with the world. It is circulating, blood moving, oxygen traveling, nutrients flowing, nothing static. It is changing, cells renewing, temperature shifting, sensations flickering moment by moment. Even what feels stable is in motion. The body you call mine is a process, not an object, not a permanent structure. A flowing pattern within a larger flow. Food becomes tissue. Water becomes blood. Air becomes energy. The boundary between body and world is porous. Breath crosses it. Heat crosses it. Sound crosses it. The body is flow, a dynamic exchange, not a sealed container. When this is seen, identity softens. If the body is process, not fixed substance, what is there to defend is permanent. The sense of self often anchors in the body. This is me. This is solid. This is stable. But stability is pattern within movement. The body today is not the body of years ago. Yet continuity is felt. Because flow is coherent, not because it is frozen. Notice the pulse, the subtle vibration in the hands, the rise and fall of the chest, movement everywhere. Even in stillness there is activity. The body is not a thing. It is an event, a living stream when identity attaches to a fixed image. Tension arises. When flow is recognized, identity relaxes. There is participation without clinging. Care for the body continues. Attention continues, but rigidity softens. The body is part of the continuum, not separate from environment, not separate from awareness, just movement within movement, breathing, circulating, changing, alive. Identity softens when flow is recognized, because nothing is fixed. Nothing stands alone. The body is not a possession. It is a process, and within this flowing process, awareness remains open, unmoved, allowing all motion. Awareness remains. Notice the appearance of a thought. It seems substantial, important, sometimes heavy, sometimes urgent. But look closely. Thought arises without invitation, without construction. A word forms, an image appears, a memory surfaces, then it moves, it connects to another thought. It shifts direction, it changes tone, and then it fades, replaced by something else. Thought arises, moves, fades, just like sound, just like sensation, just like breath. It is not a solid entity. It is not a fixed structure. It feels solid because attention grips it, because belief gives it weight. But in direct observation, it is motion, a subtle ripple in awareness, one idea forming, transforming, dissolving. No thought remains. Even the thought I am thinking is itself another movement. Notice now, a thought appears. Before it fully forms, it is already shifting. Before it completes, it is already fading. It cannot be held still. It cannot be pinned down. It is process, flow, movement within awareness. The mind may treat thought as an object, as something stable. But watch carefully. Is it stable? Or is it like wind passing through open space? The content changes, the tone changes, the intensity changes, all in motion. Even repetitive thinking is movement, a looping pattern, not a fixed block. Thought is not separate from the field. It does not stand outside awareness. It arises within it, moves within it, disappears within it. No thinker behind it, no container around it. Just motion, subtle, transient, alive. When thought is seen as movement, its grip softens. It is no longer a solid truth, no longer a permanent structure. It is flow, like everything else. Breath moves, body moves, sound moves, thought moves, all within one indivisible field. Thought is not a thing. It is motion within awareness. Awareness remains. Notice the natural movement of experience. Breath moves. Thought moves. Emotion rises and falls. Sound comes and goes. There can be a subtle belief that movement disturbs stillness, that noise breaks peace, that thought interrupts clarity. that emotion threatens balance. But look carefully. Nothing needs to be stopped. Movement does not threaten stillness. Stillness is not fragile. It is not the absence of motion. It is the absence of division. When a wave rises, the depth of the ocean is not disturbed. When wind moves through air, space is not harmed. In the same way, movement unfolds within stillness. Stillness contains movement without conflict. A thought appears. Does awareness tighten? Or does the thought arise with an unchanged openness? An emotion surges. Does stillness collapse? Or does the surge move within a field that remains steady? Movement is surface. Stillness is depth. They are not opposed. They are not competing. Stillness is what allows movement to be noticed. Without something unmoving, change could not be known. Without silence, sound could not be heard. Without stillness, motion could not appear. There is no need to silence thought, no need to suppress emotion, no need to freeze the body. Let movement happen. Let breathe flow. Let mind think. Let life unfold. Stillness is already present within all of it. Even restlessness arises in stillness. Even agitation moves within awareness. Nothing stands outside it to disturb it. When the idea arises, I must stop this. Notice that thought as another movement. It too is contained. It too is allowed. Nothing needs to be stopped. Stillness is not created by controlling motion. It is recognized as the field in which motion occurs. Allow everything. Resistance softens. Conflict dissolves. Movement and stillness are not two. One continuous reality, unbroken, undivided. Breath moving, thought moving, emotion moving, stillness unmoved, all together. Awareness remains. Notice the movement of a wave. A crest rises. A trough falls, they appear different. One high, one low, one visible, one subtle, yet both are the same water, like a wave appearing as crest and true. Reality appears as many, while remaining one. Forms seem distinct. This body, that tree, this thought, that sound, each with its own shape, its own texture, its own rhythm. But look beneath appearance. What is the substance of all these forms? Sensation, perception, movement and awareness. Just as crest and trough are movements of one ocean, all forms are movements of one indivisible field. The crest does not fight the trough. They define each other. They arise together. They dissolve together in the same way. Light and shadow, sound and silence, self and other, birth and ending. All are contrasts within one movement. When attention fixates on the crest, it seems separate. When attention widens, the continuity becomes obvious. No wave stands alone. No form exists independently. Each is a temporary expression of the same underlying reality. Look now. A thought arises. It feels separate from sensation, but both are movements in awareness. An emotion rises. It seems distinct from the body, but it too is movement within the same field. The many are patterns. The one is the field in which patterns form. Multiplicity is appearance. Unity is substance. This does not erase diversity. Crest remains crest. Through remains true. Body remains body. World remains world. But the sense that each is isolated softens. One movement, many appearances. One field, many forms. No form apart from the field. No field divided by forms. Reality is not assembled from separate pieces. It is flowing, differentiating itself, expressing as variety. Just as a melody contains many notes, yet remains one song. Just as light refracts into many colors, yet remains one light. The wave is not divided into separate waters. It is one ocean moving in countless ways. Reality appears as many, while remaining one. Rest here. Let the diversity remain. Let the unity be obvious. One movement, many appearances, undivided. Awareness remains. Let this settle softly. There are not many separate events. What appears as separate is movement seen in fragments. A sound here, a thought there, a body moving, a world changing. But look more closely. Each event flows into the next. Each moment carries the previous and gives birth to the following. No clear edge, no final boundary. There is one movement unfolding seamlessly. Like a river that appears as ripples, currents, eddies, and waves. Each pattern seems distinct, yet all are water in motion. In the same way, experience appears as many forms, many changes, many expressions. But beneath the naming, beneath the framing, there is continuity. Nothing is outside it. No event stands beyond the field. No object exists apart from the movement that sustains it. The body is within it. Thought is within it. Sound is within it. Silence is within it. Even the idea of separation is a movement within the same whole. Nothing stands apart, not self, not other, not past, not future. Everything arises within one indivisible unfolding. There are not isolated moments stacked in time. There is flow. There is process. There is seamless becoming. This does not remove diversity. Forms remain varied. Experiences remain unique. But uniqueness does not imply isolation. Each appearance is a facet of one movement. Each event is the whole expressing locally. Let this be simple. Right now, is there more than what is happening? Or is there just this continuous unfolding? Breath moving, thought shifting, sound appearing, all within one seamless process. No outside, no apart, no separate strand. There are not many separate events. there is one movement unfolding seamlessly. Nothing is outside it. Nothing stands apart.